They'd actually ask, and I'm like, it's like, okay, and I just want to confirm, you actually want the truth, right?
Right as I switch my screen too. It switched to live.
Oh, well, you didn't say anything.
I
You don't.
did, and you didn't hear. I guess you didn't listen.
I didn't know cutscene technically.
Hi, everybody. As you can hear, oh,
Technically here.
Upcarnus is here. It's just that we've been watching Zaid play Blueprints because we need to share in the insanity. As it is, we still need to delve deeper into our insanity with our save file. Eventually. But today, I figured, you know what? I haven't done any of the space exploration. Let's go check that out. No cue for Curl? Wild. Never mind. I spoke too soon. A little bit of a later stream because Lawn was mentally in my brain slated to get done tomorrow, as in I was going to do it tomorrow. But then I found out, oops, instead, weather has updated to it being a fairly high chance of rain. It was originally a little over 50%. It has gotten higher in its percentage. So I figured, you know what, I should probably just mow the lawn today so that way that gets done, because it might rain until Sunday. Might. I do still need to go unlock the exploration, space exploration, so we're gonna go from what it looks like Old Charlian. It's expensive to get there. We are looking. Thing. Key to the past, that's not it. Those are other job quests that I haven't done in terms of other crafting. Looking for naming way. Where are you, little guy? Unless I've already grabbed it, which I don't believe I have. 1306. Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to be my job. Show up. Get closer. Am I getting further away? This dictates. There's naming way. Why are you red? You must return to your homeworld to proceed with this quest. Oh no. That's rude. Let's go, homeworld. After spending all that money to travel to. I was worried that was going to be the case, but it's fine. The homeworld it is. This homeworld is not too busy, and at the very least too, I can check on submarines and whatnot. All the free company housing shenanigans. It'll be interesting to see how many people are going to be there. It always feels like our world is not super populated, but maybe this is something that helps keep people on Homeworld. Okay, now we go to Old Charlian and say hi to Naming Way and get this started for real now. Another toll amount for this. Not like I'm struggling or anything, just spent the monies. Nope, wait, nope. I assume I have to be Majib or to get the quest. Yes, I sure do. Cosmic prototype coffer. Get clothes. Greetings and salutations, my good madam. I am called Naming Way, and as for you, I suppose we shall see. For the moment, I am in need of directions. I have heard tell of other Leporis roaming the city, long-eared and charmingly fuzzy like myself. Might you have seen any? You bet I have. So you have. Where precisely did you see him and doing what? I see. So the people of Thoris have but recently secured a reliable means of transit to the moon. Why did I not hear about this sooner? If what you say is true. Long last, I can return home to my beloved Lamentori Aurum. Oh, happy day. You would not believe what I've endured on this star. It's been one ordeal after another. I first set out to study theories over 100 years ago. Mine was a solitary mission, yet one of tremendous importance, and I had vowed to see it through. Alas, my survey pod suffered a bit of a rocky landing, smashed to smithereens, and thus was I stranded on this star with no method of contacting my compatriots. But did I despair? No, I did my duty. I scoured every inch of this world all on my lonesome, trusting that someday, somehow, I would make it home. It was not until recently, however, that the rumor of moonfolk descending upon the Bastion of Scholars reached my ears. I immediately stowed away on a vessel bound for Old Charlian to investigate their veracity, and here we are. For so long I've yearned to return home, to best ways, burrow and reunite with my comrades. Please, will you tell me how to reach Marie Lamentorium? The Tower of Badley, you say? As I myself visited Garlman some few decades ago, I dare say I'll have no trouble finding my way there again. However, after 100 years away, I'm not sure what matter of welcome awaits me. Given your familiarity with my kin, perhaps you could serve as moral support? Oh, thank you. I'm fortunate indeed to have crossed paths with someone so kind. Then, without further ado, I shall meet you in Marie Mentorium. Fancy. Fancy quest accepted. Text. Okay. The fact that I have way too many quests going all at once. Right, I don't have my mount set up over here. I should fix that. Oh, but I should switch that for now. Mostly because I imagine I'm going to be doing a lot of walking. Sometime later. Oh, that certainly wasn't my idea of a calming climb. Your lot should really consider giving that old tower a fresh coat of paint, or at least removing some of its more sinister devices. Nevertheless, here I am. New things may have changed in my absence, but there's no mistaking it. I've come home. And it seems the lights are on at the burrow. Shall we? Be him. Surely it's not him, is it? There's no mistaking that red garb. Yes, it is I, Nameway. I am ever so glad to see you all awake. There you go.
Are you wanting the moon or the field operations?
The space exploration.
Just looking through, because apparently you forgot there was a new field exploration area also, or that was released today.
Oh, right, there was that. I guess we could poke at that too.
Also,
I don't know how hard it is.
And also, it might be tied to relic weapons. So,
oh.
So it might be
yeah, that sounds important. Oh no, there was more. I kind of thought it was just. I knew they said they were going to release that. For some reason, I thought that that was going to be like when they officially do 7.25.
Yeah, actually.
Because I assumed the maintenance they did was in preparation for that.
Nope, that was today.
That was today?
Yeah.
Cool.
That starts in Toyota.
Okie dokie, I guess there's more for me to do. Name
the first quest is called One Last Hurrah.
One Last Hurrah. Okay.
It's in Toyota. Obviously, I'm not on there right now. But I was trying to deal with the port first. Anyway,
The what?
the port.
No, yeah, definitely. You have to be on Homeworld for space exploration, though. I don't think so. Hopefully not. It is you. Where have you been for the past century? Searching way. I was serving Etheries as you ordered, but I'm afraid there were complications. Centuries worth of catching up. So the survey pod was destroyed. What a catastrophe. It certainly hindered my ability to travel. Regardless, my mission was a success, and I returned to you now with a shocking revelation. The people of Etheres, you say? Tiny, every last one. Tragic, isn't it? But we've been aware for some time, what with our regular encounters with Calvi and her fellows. You may find this hard to believe, but the final days have been averted entirely. There's no need to evacuate theories. Our job is done. Oh no. Our what is what? You mean to tell me an entire century of hard work has come to naught? Don't lose heart, my friend. The Laportes may no longer have a Heidelin given purpose, but we are free to discover new dreams of our own. Really? What's your new dream, Searching Way? My dream? My dream? Why, I have the grandest dream of all. I call it the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. Not bad for a novice, huh? Though naming was always your forte, not mine. It was you who suggested Carrots of Happiness, not to mention Best Ways Burrow, and that was before you got a full century of added insight under your belt. What if we find a new purpose for all that you've learned? Imagine how many discoveries await us on other stars. They'll need names, you know. You want me to name your discoveries? Not for duty's sake, but for the simple joy of it? Why, I should be glad to. I can think of no miracle prospect more enticing. What about you, Calvi? Won't you join us in the final frontier? Think of the strange new worlds just waiting to be explored. We shall go and go boldly. Certainly, after all, I'm not the one in the red shirt. No. Star Trek, no. Add some events to the cargo list. Oh, and rock salt. Oh boy. No, rock salt. Not right now. We shall go and go boldly. Fantastic. Welcome aboard. I'll have driving way take you to our base of operations straight away. Once more, I have forgotten that chat sure is exposed. Let me fix that. H-Bomber guy, where are you? Where are you hiding? Because I certainly continue to add things. Nope. There you are. Wait, let me scooch down the smidge. There we go. Thank you, H-Bomber guy. One of these days I'll remember. Ooh, can I? Yeah, can I have trade? Cool. Anything good? Nothing currently, but at least I can. At least I can. Oh, is it just down here? It's just down here. Alright, I can fly in this. This is an actual building. Looking for a ride on the borough's best rover? Calvi and Naming Way have joined the project. I'd like you to take them to the hub. You got it, boss. We'll be cruising across the craters in no time. Listen here, the base is a long way out. No etheorites on account of the magnetic interference, so it's my way or the highway, got it? Safety first. We wouldn't want anyone to go flying off into the cosmos just yet. I'll take my own vehicle and meet you there. Keep your tails in your seats at all time, or keep your tails in your seats and all of your paws inside the rover, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. Hop in. Welcome to the Moongate Hub, home of the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. So pretty. It's giving me big Mass Effect vibes. Stellar return. Instantly return to the current Cosmic Exploration Area, Rainbow Crystal. Ooh. That crystal. Over there. Now that you're here, allow me to explain the course I've charted for this project. There's a lot of work to be done, but our first priority is the completion and maintenance of our base here. After that, the sky's the limit. Whatever literally, or somewhat literally as I discovered, an entirely new starship is required for our mission, as apparently I'm not authorized to fly the whole moon off to Mother knows where. I plan for our ventures to be only moderately death-defying, so it's vital that we have a dock for landing our craft and facilities for its maintenance as well. We also require specialized machinery for surveying and recovering materials, but you needn't worry. The work will be divided amongst all of us. Will it indeed? I wager it would take an army to handle all of that. Oh, we have plenty of volunteers. Laporit... Laporit... Laporites. Stadium faculty, gleaners. None can resist the sirens. Song of the unknown. Our preparations are far from complete, but we're proceeding at a comfortable pace. For your part, you can begin by having a look around and familiarizing yourself with Sinus Idorum. Naming way. If you see anything you don't recognize, your task is to think of a fitting name and report back. I'll ensure it's made official. By an variegating assignment, if ever there was one. I do so enjoy my carefully considered monikers entering the common trellis. Calvi, I'd like to make full use of your artisanal skills. Naturally, for an operation of this scale, communications is paramount. Take this exo tablet, standard issue for members of our initiative. Cool. It displays our team's progress in with questions updated in real time. We're also designing proprietary tools for crafting and gathering across the cosmos. I'll provide you with a prototype, but you'll need to speak with Researching Wave for the details. And with that, I think I've gone on for long enough. Assisting the missions across the base will help you understand the initiative better than any explanation from me. So I bid you go forth. Rest assured, I'll do my part. No novelty shall go unnamed on my watch. Discomfort. Cosmic Exploration now available. You have been issued an Exo tablet. You may review the latest project development at any time within Cosmic Exploration areas. Take part in missions to further exploration of the Sea of Stars and aid Searching Way and his crew in realizing their dream. Welcome to the Cosmic Exploration Initiative. As part of the team, you shall work alongside fellow residents of your homeworld to explore and develop Sinus Adorum, as well as each new planet you reach. Further each objective through crafting and gathering, and shape your surroundings with new faculties designed to aid in greater exploration. The central activities of cosmic exploration, such as stellar missions, are designed for disciples of the hand and land. Stellar missions employ a sync or quest sync, which adjusts the difficulty and XP reward to your current level. Speak to Driving Way in Best Ways Borough to reach Sinus Adorum. Upon arrival, you can travel between instances by speaking to Driving Way again. Zone effects. Within cosmic exploration zones, the rainbow crystal converts converts a crafter or gather sprint action into stellar sprint, boosting movement speed and effect duration. Excluding the mechs ridden by select pilot candidates during a Tech Ops directive, mounts are not permitted on the premise. Interesting. In addition to stellar missions and mech ops, Cosmic Exploration offers a variety of other activities. Refer to your Ecto tablet and open the Exploration Guide to learn more. Understand what I must do. Right. So, this is unlocked, which is great. I do want to do some, but I am going to wait for Upcarnus to do some of them, and I think I'm going to go to Tuliola to unlock the other thing that he mentioned. Drive to the borough. I would like to go to Tuliola. Okay. assume I'm looking for blue. Yeah, one less to rush. Expedition messenger casts his gaze expectantly about the harbor. Oh, those Moogles are playing with each other! Fuck. Those Moogles are playing with each other. Oh, that's so good. That's so cute. I thought it was just the bride Moogles that played with each other. Apparently it's all the Moogles. That's so good. I love that. You're Calvi, aren't you? Just the woman I was after, as it happens. Old Katenram tasked me with finding you. Says he's got a proposition for you. Stay right there. I'll go fetch him. Apologies for calling you like this, but I was hoping we could parlay before you took leave of Tuliola. I'll cut right to the chase. I want you on board for me final expedition. Before I get into the particulars, allow me to spin a quick yarn. These days, an Eorzean sailor worth their salt, bound for Tyrol, take the established route and skirt the southern Indigo Deep. But back when maps of the realm were nothing but blank parchment past Valbrand, all we had was the allure of the horizon to guide us. Most of the fellow explorers weighed anchor and cut a course due west, heading straight for adventure. Alas, most were lost to the waves. Me crew and I reached Tyrol on account of us ranging northward and avoiding the same treacherous waters that claimed them. That stretch of the deep came to be known as Shade's Triangle. I had a notion to solve its mysteries on behalf of me fallen comrades, but after arriving on these shores, it was the land, not the sea, that promised adventures anew. Once I had settled here and disbanded the expedition, I never did get the opportunity. But then, I crossed paths with a certain realm-renowned adventurer and began to wonder. Something told me that with your help, I'd finally shed light on the mystery of those accursed waters. So how about it? Will ye join this old explorer on one final jaunt? You had me at mystery, but what of your duties at the palace? That's not for me to wonder. Knew I could count on you. Truth be told, even before Gulu Jaja told me to watch over Kona and Waklamad, I feared I'd never sail again. Any road I sensed the pair were wise to me worrying, so I laid it all bare. And you say the mystery of Shade's Triangle has haunted you since? The region of which you speak is an impediment to trade with foreign nations. Any effort to unravel its secrets would ultimately benefit Tuliola. Sounds like it might be the last chance you get, especially if you're hoping to get Calvi involved. Besides, Papa would turn in his grave if we berate his old friend from one final voyage. I say follow your heart, Tankwa. I'm sure you'll be wanting more details, but I'd like to set sail sooner rather than later. Let's reconvene once we've put a few miles between us and the harbor. The ship is ready and waiting. Had her sent over from Limsa, especially. When you're ready, speak with Ophagum over on the pier. Happy, I presume. Katenrum told me about you. Name's Ophangium. Navigator by trade. They say Shade's Triangle is wrecked with some storms year round, but a closer look at the charts will tell you that ain't strictly true. For a brief season, the sky is clear and the sea's calm, hence why the old explorers eager to weigh anchor. What's the matter? Don't tell me you're wary of clambering into this little rowboat. We're not rowing all the way to Shade's Triangle. Our vessel's waiting out beyond the shallows. Any road when you're good, or any road when you're good and prepared to leave, just say the word. You know what? Let me make some spice. You want to eventually open that up. Anything I can, like, throw into here? I wish there was a button that just grabbed the duplicates like it does for the retainers. That is fine. Let me go say hi to my retainer real quick. They're just right here. Take that. Yeah, I'll put that in there. Change inventory as well, but I'm it's probably too big. That's probably what it is. That is fine. Other way. Actually, I'd like to do something with those, but I don't know what it would be. Do not remember what that ore is for. That works. I think we do so. Just normal, so I'll do 50. Any duplicates to you? Quite a bit. Enough. I'm also thinking of the space exploration in terms of space. Oh, I need to be the class. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Destink. I just don't want to, like, throw shit away. Desync that. don't know if I want to save that for glamour purposes. That. Get rid of this. If I need it, I can always fish something back out. Cleared some up, but also more space. Yeah, not really. I don't think I want to throw anything into my armor chest. Not right now, at least. But also, I don't have a need for it. So maybe I can break down some of the stuff that's in here as well. But for now, I think this is good enough. Ready to plot a course for waters unknown, are ye? Wait. Did we want to try doing the new thing on Coral or Homeworld?
It's in Chrome because if it's a field exploration, it will have. Well, I guess. Well, that's actually a good question. Because if we do it on Homeworld, we won't have many people around.
Presumably.
Well, I mean, yes, we won't have as many probably because it's likely, like, we will definitely have a full instance if we do it on Coral.
Yeah, let me move back to Coral then real quick. I'll still do this space exploration at some point, just the fact that the new stuff
weapons are afoot.
Yeah, like I'll still maybe the stream still like take a peek into like space exploration, but the fact that relic weapons are now like here feels like that kind of takes precedence over it right now. Just a little bit back and forth. And it's fine. Because I got to the part where it was asking if I wanted to get on the ship, and I figured this would probably be a good time to check before hopping onto a ship and effectively like moving to the area. But there's so many people here, holy shit. In comparison to Homeworld. Let's go. Don't know whether to respect your mantle or question your sanity, but welcome aboard. Shades Triangle, here we come. Plain sailing thus far. Might be time to talk about our destination. Shades Triangles is a churning mess of storms, so each time a vessel goes missing in the region, most blame the treacherous conditions. But hear this, there are records of the last ships seeking to chart those waters, and the message they relayed to their exort is passing strange. Conditions fair. Crescent-shaped isle sighted in vicinity. Potential safe haven during storms. Attempting to make landfall. They never made it back to port despite the calm seas. Folks have taken to calling the island the Occult Crescent ever since. They say it's not but a shifting mirage that claims the lives of all who sought it. Everyone on board knows the risks involved on a voyage like this, but there ain't nothing like the thrill of the unknown to trump good sense. Aye, the whiff of a mystery and the promise of new discovery is hard to resist. Am I right in thinking the same applies to you, adventurer? Anyhow, why don't you get accumulated with the rest of the crew? I'll be here checking the charts. Once you've got the measure of the foes risking their hide along with you, come and find me. Go talk to people. This ain't my first trip to these waters. I've sailed close to Shades Triangle to survey the water many a times, only on the clearest days when the sea's flat as grass, so you get a glimpse of the isle. It looks remarkable from a distance, but that's exactly what the poor bastard who went missing must have thought. Never did pluck up the courage to take a closer peek, curious as I was. But when I heard Kintaram was leading an expedition into the heart of the Triangle, I signed right up. Don't get me wrong, I've still got me reservations, but when I think of whatever's waiting for us in these waters, it's the excitement that wins out. Sounds about right. My grandfather once sailed with Kintaram. He was right there with him when they first made landfall in Tyrol. But it wasn't Tyrol they were aiming for. They had left Eorzea westward bound for Hingatzi. They didn't count on a great big continent lying between them and their destination. Once they were ashore, they soon forgot about all of the Far East. Eventually, my grandfather settled, and here I am, 3 generations later. By all accounts, journeying with Kintaram is life-changing. I mean, that in the best possible sense, of course. This isn't some foolhardy treasure hunt. Solving the Isle's secrets will be worth more than any glittering trinkets. And if we can open up safe passage on the island, there's potential to establish a permanent landing. Just imagine the boon to foreign trade that would bring. All of which to say, there's more at stake here than lining our pockets. We're thinking of the future. There's no telling what awaits us on the island, which is why we've enlisted the help of experts and artisans to supplement our crew. There's one fellow we're all wishing we'd steer clear of, though. After we left port, I caught the craze full trying to launch one of the lifeboats. We managed to lock him in the hold, but the Vidrils set about drinking all the rum in sight. In the end, we tied him up and stuffed him in one of the barrels he had drained dry. Oh, goodness. That was the secretary, separate prospect. Surveyor. Looks like you had a good chat with the crew. That's the thing with seafaring. A close-knit crew is indispensable out on the open sea. I know there's talk about me feats in reaching trawl, but in truth, I couldn't have done it without me fellow explorers. Wherever the winds might take us, I consider it me duty to get us all there and back in one piece. Right. We'll be entering Shade's Triangle any moment now. Look sharp. Land ho. Hold steady. We sail straight for her. Aye, aye. Blasted Island. We just had it in our sights. Land spotted off the starboard stern. Huh. What? Don't tell me we careened right past it. Get this Hulk turned around. I think something's fucking with it. Up and disappeared again. Lost sight of the damn thing again. Ship and Mirage was right on the money. If the isle itself was moving, the waves would be surging right over the bulwark. This is no natural phenomenon. Something's messing with our perception. Or not, onward we sail? Who are you talking to? Strange voice, you say? I didn't hear a thing. What in the... I've lost control of the rudder. It's like something's reeling us in. Gods. Be the island, could it? How's the hull looking? No obvious damage, but the ship's stuck fast, almost as if we've dropped anchor. Look, perfectly docked and without a single scratch. There ain't a helmet alive who could have managed that. I fear she'll end up like that if we try and shift her. I reckon we were brought here by some sort of arcane trickery. Trapped too, most likely. Magicked right to our destination. Quite the stroke of luck, if you ask me. Well, there's nothing for it but to get this expedition underway. That voice you heard on the ship, I'm starting to wonder whether that wasn't some kind of summons. I'm glad to have you with us regardless. As for the isle itself, I'd assume it was uninhabited. Certainly wasn't expecting to come across this phantom village. Like as not, there's some sort of ward encompassing the island to keep us here. That said, there's a chance ethereal currents could circumvent the ward. Assuming you can tap into one, might be worth a try if adventure calls you elsewhere. Any road, as much as I would like to gather the crew and get stuck right in, we'd better secure the parameter first. Oh, and I thought I'd give you a journal to jot down your findings along the way. Journal? Figure there's more than a few folks out there who'd appreciate a record of your exploits here. Fill those pages and give them something to sink their teeth into. If you wish to return to Tuliel at any point during the expedition, interact with the ethereal current by the marooned ship. The corresponding current at high tide harbor facilities travel back to the occult crescent. So records unlocking here. The occult record is now available under collection in the duties section of the main menu. New entries for prominent terms and characters will be added to the records as you explore the occult crescent. Hitchroom has been added. Hitchroom scans the empty settlement with weary eyes. Odd, not a single soul about. No use pondering, though. We'd better take a look around while Fangnium stands guard. As long as the ship's safe, so are all the provisions on board, and that means one less worry while we're getting our bearings. Let me know if you find anything of interest. A glowing stone. Likely carved by skilled hands, this ether-infused stone eludes a faint glow. It is unclear whether the stone emits light naturally or if some internal mechanism is causing the illumination. Hey, Toxic. I hope you're doing good. something I forgot to do. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, at least in terms of how many people were able to join this week. But I know Toucan said that he would be able to join soon-ish. And then you will be kind of more accumulated to job to be able to join. Darren's out next week? Oh, I must have missed that. Let's see. Tomorrow is keg day. Is that cleaning the kegs? Gotta clean 100 kegs? Oh, jeez. That's so many. Foliage choking the buildings and the overall state of decay suggests it has been abandoned for some time, left to the mercy of the elements. 110 actually cleaning and filling. That's so much. That is so much. I understand being exhausted from that. No worries. I'm sure catch you another time once you've had a chance to catch up. Ooh, a vantage point. The Phantom Village has been added to the occult record. Two shipwrecks are visible in the eerily still bay, no doubt once crewed by brave sailors seeking the inner reaches of Shade's Triangle. Judging from their orientation, the vessels must have sunk while attempting to leave the island. There is no telling whether the souls on board were also lost to the waves. You have finished investigating the area. Ketram will be keen to know of your findings. Can I jump? I can jump! I lived. I'm guessing you're no closer to solving the Isle's mysteries either. Looking at these structures, I say the settlement's ancient. The original inhabitants may be long gone, but I was half hoping to find a few survivors, from the wrecks at the very least. Anyhow, this building in particular took me interest. I managed to force the lock. Ah, I don't want you to think I make a habit of breaking locks in general skullduggery, other than when strictly necessary, of course. Let's take a look inside, shall we? This has the vibe of I'm about to get cursed. Rats live here. Good to know. Oh, Pedgus, you reckon? I wouldn't get too close if I were you. I sense arcane trickery afoot. These candles aren't being kept alight by natural means, that's for damn sure. That's giving some Asian vibes. Just with the texture they're using. Just as I thought, experience tells me a word like this'll have us jumping through hoops to dispel it. Deserved melee claim. Let me see what I can do. Not sure which is a more confounding mystery, your magic touch or this forsaken rock we're standing on. Okay, so I'm deserving of one thing. That it's a Tomberry. Hey, little guy. Tomberry. Ah, thoroughly refreshed and raring to go. And who might you two be? I wasn't expecting the common tongue. You take me for some benighted fool. Ah, but perhaps a valid suspicion given my current form. You stand before the archive, the very definition of erudition. Now hurry up and introduce yourselves. I am Calby. I'm technically a god. Calby, is it? Those keen searching eyes of yours. Clearly you have an inquisitive mind like no other. Save my own, that is. I am Ketaram, an explorer Holland from Limsa Luminsa. We're here on an expedition backed by the nation of Tulial. Limsa what now? Tulial. I've visited each of the 12 city-states and learned all there is to know about their people and cultures, but those names ring unfamiliar. To think a whole nation could elude me. Tell me, when exactly was this Tulial founded? Shit. How long have you been asleep, buddy? Seventh astral era? I moved to the island to avoid spreading the affliction that left me, as you see, and promptly fell into a deep slumber. If your memory serves, such a plague swept the realm at the end of the fifth astral era, but that'd mean you've been asleep for more than 1,500 years. That would explain why I feel so well rested. Now that I'm awake, I should very much like to see what has become of the Isle. Probably not what you think, buddy. Certainly don't recall the memorial fountain being so begrimed with allergy. Perhaps you do speak the truth. But this strange ether I sense pervading the island, could it be a ward of sorts? The noggin's still foggy after the eon-long slumber. There was a time when I knew all kinds of things. The name of every battle, the weight of all the riches in the world to the Unzi. I was a wise old man, a gushing fount of knowledge. Say, I could be a real boon for your expedition once I get to my speed. I shall join you on your endeavors. Let's venture forth into this mysterious isle. Perhaps in the course of our adventures, your memory will come flooding back. That too. I like that. Seeing as there's nothing in the settlement out to kill us, I think it's time we get the crew ashore and earning their keep. I'll be right back. Hopefully we can learn more about the Isle from our newfound co-conspirator. Okay, it's been added to the occult record. Such a little guy. The archive yearns to make sense of the situation. Would you care to elaborate upon what brought you here? So this isle lies in the heart of Shade's Triangle, and many a ship has gone missing in these waters. You mentioned the wrecks out in the bay. It's not unreasonable to think some of those sailors would have made it ashore. Why did no one try to wake me? They probably took one look at you and sealed the sarcophagus back up now. The door to your chamber was tightly barred. Yeah, I don't think he realizes how much it was barricaded. But your burly companion was able to force the lock. I dare say younger regulars, sailors would have even less trouble getting that door open. To imply that someone summoned you here. Clearly it wasn't me. I've been sound asleep for the last few millennia, give or take. What a tantalizing conundrum. We simply must get to the bottom of this. Wait. It's the knowledge you seek. What manner of creature is this? A familiar, methinks. Looks like fairies employed by Nanium scholars of Eld. Was it you who summoned her? Me? Preposterous. I would have summoned something far more stagious. Stagquus. Stagqueen? How rude. My name is Iris, and I certainly wasn't called forth by, wizened little wrench like you. Wizened? You mean wise. You putulant little whelp. Honestly, who would ever summon a companion so lacking in manners? I know exactly what I meant, and you, sir, are lacking in wisdom. A seal has been placed upon your worldly knowledge, thus preventing its use. You can only speak to that which the rotund individual over here has seen and learned firsthand. Is that so? Well, that explains why I can't muster the faintest mote of magic. I tried to heal myself earlier to no avail. The centuries of sleep on that cold stone slab really took its toll on my lower back. Enough of you and your aching bones. Iris, where is your master? Be- I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't have one. If she just kind of hangs out here. Let me try a different tact. Why were ye summoned here? I don't know. Looks like someone else has had their knowledge sealed away. If I'm wizened and lacking wisdom, then you're not, but an unfamiliar. I'll tell you one thing. That fairy was seeped in the same ether permeating the island. As I surmise, there's a strange ward covering the isle in its entirety. No doubt those ships in the bay were caught in its pull. Well, ward can't just cast themselves, meaning someone's responsible for those poor souls who perished in Shade's Triangle. Methinks our focus ought to be finding out what we can about this individual. Ah, let's not forget that strange voice you keep hearing. For all we know, it could be connected in some way. Right, let's go speak with Joffrey over yonder. He ought to have a word on progress at the base camp. Me. You'll be pleased to hear that preparations are well underway. I sent the advance party to scout ahead while the ship's being unloaded. They've already found an ideal spot to stage forays into the island's southern reaches and are setting up camp as we speak. When you're ready to head out, just say the word. Once you're out in the field, you'll have to speak with Keteram and decide how to proceed. The support crew will be stationed here in town. Be sure to avail yourself of their services if you're in need. And if you're after a weaponsmith, word is we hired a truly remarkable craftsman for the expedition. Judging by his reputation, he'll soon have your weapons honed to deadly perfection. Is that the dude from the Hildebrand quest lines, maybe? The smithy will be set up over yonder. Do drop by if you're interested. Well, that's all from me. Give me a shout when you're ready to make for the encampment. You stand upon the occult crescent, an uncharted isle in the heart of Shade's Triangle. Whether you choose to join your fellow explorers in large-scale battles against the ferocious of foes, I'm pretty sure that's right. Brain's just not accepting it as right. Or take on the Crescent's denizens in a series of small skirmishes. There are many ways to proceed, and much to uncover on these shores. The following pages contain a detailed explanation of what you may expect on the occult crescent. Read and understand them well if you would seek to unveil the island's mysteries. Level requirements. The occult crescent is accessible for disciples of war or magic level 100 and above. The required average item level is 690, and item level will be synced to 700. Players may change to a different job to suffice levels while in duties. All players are subject to a separate leveling system while exploring the occult crescent indicated by their knowledge level. Participating in large-scale battles or slaying the island's field will bolster your knowledge, akin to experience points. When facing the field of the occult crescent, your knowledge level will sufficiently impact the outcome of any battle to improve your chances of survival when roaming the wilds. Be sure to accrue as much knowledge as you are able. Discrepancies between your knowledge level and that of your foes will affect the damage you do and receive. You should do well and choose your marks carefully before engaging. While exploring the Isle, you may participate in critical encounters, large-scale battles for up to 72 combatants. Emerging victorious from these perilous endeavors will garner a wealth of knowledge and other rewards. As critical encounters are not affected by your knowledge level, they can be attempted regardless of your progress. Additionally, during the course of your expedition, the return action is replaced by Occult Return, which enables instant return to the base camp without the penalty of a lengthy recast time. Iris has been added to the Occult record. Oh, and here is everybody. Let's go take a look at the weaponsmith. See if they have anything good. Oh, someone else. Lydrisol is on the hunt for a missing weaponsmith. Oh, now. That rum-addled repentant. Wouldn't be surprised if we found him floating in the sea. Oh, I have need of the smithy, do ye? I'm afraid we aren't up and running yet. Truth be told, the weaponsmith we hired bolted before we could finish setting up shop. A master of his craft, by all accounts, but ye's been nothing but trouble since ye set foot on the ship. Kept trying to escape, so we threw him in the old. Our woes didn't end there, though. He drank most of the booze we had brought along with the expedition. I tell you, the bugger was elf-picked by the time we allowed I'm out. Any road, the bastard's now gone and disappeared. Spell you speak of sounds vaguely familiar. Sounds like you kidnapped an upstanding artisan and held him prisoner. I'll go with the first one, but that second one's funny. Eh? Either you've already acquainted with the scoundrel, or Eurasians owe it to more cantankerous weaponsmith than I thought. Nevertheless, to say there aren't many folks willing to sail for Shay's Triangle, while we were scratching around trying to find someone, A certain enterprising woman put us in touch. They say there ain't a finer weaponsmith alive today, but he drinks like a sailor on shore's leave and is up to his neck in debt. He signed up for the expedition to settle his dues. Any road. Ye can't have gotten far. It's not like there's any way off this rock. If he is half as good as they say, I reckon it'll be a boon for ye adventuring. Keep your eyes peeled. If you run into a shirtless, rum-soaked, good-for-nothing by the name of Geralt, tell him I'm coming to see him. Yeah, that sounds like him.
Bro is involved in all the weapon quests.
He is.
Yeah.
Go figure.
So.
So it is him. Okay. Where the fuck are you, dude? Oh, you're over here.
Not that far.
He's not that far. I guess you can't get that far when you're drunk.
I mean, it's one island.
Yeah, but you could have gone past to the encampment. Yeah, sure is him. I know you already said, but like, see, it was just like, man, you did not change at all.
The quest literally says it's him.
Not a drop of rum to be had in this bloody ghost town. There was no mention of Shade's Triangle when I signed the goddamn contract. Talk about false bloody pretense. More fool and trusting than Willie Herandon, huh? Who the hell are you? Oh, bugger me. Can't I do one bleeding job without you showing your ugly mug? Wow. I'm insulted. That said, there's never a dull moment when us two team up. You just insulted me. How about we finish the job sharpish and get off this desolate rock, eh? You must have added in our time, Coaxton. I'm back. Apologies for all the trouble. Right, with the smithy up and running, at odd time you start earning your keep. Listen here, do you really think I'm going to sully my hammer and Tonks knocking out work any village smith with half a brain could handle? No, nothing less than nigh impossible feat. Oh, genius stroke me fire these days. Does the impudent sot who drank the old dry racking up more dead in the process? You're hardly in a position to dictate terms. Though it does seem daft to fork over eye-watering sums to Eriorzian's finest weaponsmith, only to have him forge plain old swords and shields. Any ideas, adventurer? Not quite my field of expertise. I'm sure Eriorzian's finest weaponsmith has his own ideas. I'll go with the first one. It's not really my expertise. Lucky for you, feats nigh impossible genius are me bread and butter. I'll devise a new means of refining weapons and armor. Of course, I'll need raw materials. Some magic warped ore from the Isle should do just the trick. If it's ores you're after, our surveyors soon be conducting a preliminary expedition. Is that all you need to start? Hardly. If there were the case, any old fool could do the job. Magical properties can be fleeing and elusive without a means to properly harness the ether. There's every chance the ore degrade in the process. So you'll require something else besides raw materials. Any inkling as to what that might be? Sometimes a foul BC in the throes of death leave behind a crystallized chunk of their life essence. I've used the stuff in the past, and while it ain't exactly common, I'd wager you'll find it on this bastard's rock. Not that it's unique to the island, mind. I'm sure you'll find it elsewhere too. Does this mysterious crystal have a name? Indeed it does. The Manta. Thanks for providing the spark our weaponsmith needed. Looks like he committed to fully fulfilling his contractual duties at the very least. So, how do you feel about Enlin, the Fiend Felon part of the gambit? Well, you're out acquiring Dementia. I'll see. Oh, Mendable Garot is to Elpin around the smith. I reckon that's reasonable in division of labor. Phantom Weapons Saga. Oh boy. Yep. Rancher can be obtained from fates and critical encounters on the Occult Crescent's South Horn. It can also be obtained from fates in other regions. These regions are Quolpacha.
All the Dawn Trail regions.
All the Dawn Trail regions. That's fair. Cool. So now can go and I guess go to the area. I assume that's where you've been. I assume you've been in the area.
Yes. I figured at least get a feel for it so I can help direct you.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Journey to the Occult Crescent, South Horn.
I've been here for 20-30 minutes. I'm only a knowledge level 3, so...
Ouch.
I mean, there's quite a few... There's a bit more dialogue to go through.
I imagine so.
Yeah, actually 35 minutes I've been here. So... Because you're given a 3-hour time limit.
3-hour time limit. That's beefy.
Before you have to exit and re-enter.
Yeah. It's probably just to make sure that no one's, like, lingering. Little phantom job details. Look at how long I go. Hey. What's up? Critical encounter has been spotted. Where? I don't know how to find that shit. Oh, God. God, do I attempt to run for it? I just don't know if I should talk to him. I'll talk to him. I don't want to run all the way to a thing and then not be able to get what I need. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better location to stage an expedition than this, and to think we'd even find something akin to an Etheorite. With any luck, there'll be a few more dotted around the isle to avail ourselves. Make sure you attune with this one before leaving camp. Speaking of leaving, our advance party scouring the area brought back a few bits of bops of interest. The archive was appraising the cache, and he soon scrapped. What? The archive was appraising the cache, but he soon scrapped off and started poking around that heap of rubble. We better see what he's up to. Spot. There you are. I've got something crystalline to show you. Just as I thought. Before you laid eyes on the crystal, I was able to tap into my wealth of learning on the topic. This sealed knowledge business is awfully frustrating, I must say. What I handed you is a soul shard from the 5th astral era. Contained within is a phantasmal record of arcane arts and combat disciplines pioneered by the 12 city-states of Eld. I'm sure the method you modern combatants employ are far more refined than those of my day. Nonetheless, you might benefit from learning the old ways of waging war. Under normal circumstances, I find myself a soul shard and fight alongside you, but I can't access what's inside. Thwarted again by the seal that diminutive little scallywag spoke of. Given that you were summoned here, especially, I dare say you'll have no trouble using it. However, go on. Try afflicting it to your garb. Phantom jobs unlocked. The soul shard in your progress gives you access to 3 phantom jobs: Phantom Knight, Phantom Monk, and Phantom Bard. Those supplementary jobs can each be selected via the Phantom Job window while on the Occult Crescent. Selecting a Phantom job enables the use of job-specific Phantom actions. Phantom actions are displayed on the Phantom Action panel, from which they may be selected for execution. Much like other actions, Phantom actions can be registered to the hotbar. You are currently a Phantom Freelancer. Select your chosen Phantom job from the window to proceed with the expedition. Speak with the expedition advisor here at the base camp, or Joffrey in the Phantom Village to learn more about the Occult Crescent. I've unlocked things. I'm gonna put on Gunbreaker. First 30% of max HP. Detects the number of treasure coffers presently on the Occult Present. Execution. skills for, but I guess. I'll do that. Phantom actions are special actions that are available only during the course's specific duties. Depending on the undertaken duty, you may select up to 5 phantom actions to supplement your job actions. The phantom actions can be used by clicking their icon or by assigning action duties 1 and 2 to the keybind. Phantom actions, as well as other duty actions, may also be registered directly to your hotbar. Do I need another hotbar? Reduces damage taken by 60%. Duration 10 seconds. That's pretty good. Got some heals in here too. Okay, hang on. Bar number 4. Where's 5? Do we have 5? No, but I should still have some sort of a hotbar set up for it. There. That you forgot. That is fair. It definitely kind of takes you in different directions real quick. That is fair. Excellent. It would seem you've managed to interface with the Soul Shard. There is one caveat. I believe it will only work within the confines of the island's ward. Nevertheless, as you accumulate more knowledge, you'll soon be able to draw on more potential techniques. What's more, I don't think that's the only Soul Shard on the island. I'm positive you'll require others on your travels. The more you possess, the greater the array of ancient techniques you will have at your fingertips. Well, I shan't keep you from your excursions any longer, though you'd better speak to that imposing lass over there before you depart. Anything I get from doing this? Expedition base has been entered. Okay, cool. So at the very least, filling out this book.
Yeah, you will need to do that.
It feels like it's a need, so... Good. These walls have seen better days, but they're solid enough as long as we secure the entrance. The camp will be safe while you're out roaming the isle. Roaming's all well and good, but we'll need a firm plan of action if we're to make any headway. Before you leave, let's consider our approach. Phantom jobs have been added to your occult record. Interim has devised a plan for the pleading expedition, or the pending expedition. It seems to me the more we learn about this island, the further we get from unraveling its secrets. There's the voice only you can hear, the Isle-wide ward, the seal on the archive's knowledge that very familiar in her master, not to mention that finding a settlement on such a remote island is pissin' strange to begin with. But before we get to satisfying our curiosity, we've a more pressing concern to address. Safety. Me crew are peerless, yourself included, but I've seen negligence and lack of preparation lay low the finest explorers, which is why I intend to thoroughly appraise the threat lurking beyond those walls. As our resident freelancer, Shrine, I want you to fell 3 different species of fiend and share your findings with each encounter. At the very least, there'll be an opportunity to test the crystals of yours. Provide me with any information you gather. The more you see and share, the more we chip away of that blasted seal. I'm supposed to talk to her as well. Keen to learn more about the Isle. Oh, this is just... new phantom jobs. Roster of phantom jobs available to you is expanded by learning ancient, martial, and arcane techniques contained within soul shards. Soul shards are obtained from treasure chests, certain critical encounters, and more. Okay. So you're just a directory of sorts. That is fair. Okay, I think I'm good. Not allowed to access my friends list in here. Right, I need to... do everything proper. Imagine after this quest I'll probably be good for critical encounters more so. health few things I got as experience type deal. Realize I did not mentally check to see how many crystals are needed to start the phantom weapon. Back. An awkward angle. Dispatch those fiends and ensure your findings, that you might partake of my unsealed wisdom. I did. Here you go. You encountered a whole herd of Garula. It's rare indeed to see such notoriously territorial creatures band together. Mayhaps it's a regional adaptation? Let's see. You also vanquished a flying lizard with a bandersnatch. The former are known for their treetop nests, and the latter are often found prowling mountainous regions in search of prey. I'm no naturalist, but they don't sound like species you'd normally find on an island such as this. I suppose someone could have transported them here, but why go to all the trouble? I can answer that, or at least I could, were it not for that vexing seal. In other words, we'll be relying on Calvi to document what she finds on her travels. Honestly, I'm starting to think Iris wasn't far off the mark about ye. Roam far and wide, Calvi. Help me unseal my vast reserves of knowledge and thus prove this lumbering clod wrong. With the local fauna surveyed, I suggest we now seek signs of former habitation. There are plenty of structures besides the settlement you found me in. To start, I want you to visit the ruins visible due south of the encampment and examine their architectural motifs. I look forward to hearing your account. In order to undertake the subsequent quest, you must unlock relevant entries in the occult record. And there's the note of gains. Just trying to think if I run past them or do I fight them. I think I'm metaphorically free. Aside from needing to do things. Filling out this log and whatnot. how far the level up goes with this. Also, thinking about it, I may have changed classes this time. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so the knowledge stays between all the classes. That's good. The knowledge stays with no matter which class you are in. And I wasn't sure if it did, so I was... I mean, I wouldn't mind joining. I mean, I feel like I have my footing. It just finished letting me know that in order to do more subquests, I would have to do fill out the records more. Definitely not it right now. I assume that blue one on the map is the one to go to. Counter has been spotted. Unless it's that one. That. The Life Reaper. Whatever that is. Yeah. I wasn't sure if that was the one to go to, but... or the blue one.
You might die.
I imagine so, which is why I'm waiting to see. And there are some people, like, right there, so maybe I wait to start this until they scoot over here. I think we are.
Like, oh, Life Reaper is already active on our... You probably should too.
Need to do what? Ah. I attuned to the one at home base.
But I'm saying,
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. I would need to find you. But I don't know where to go to... grab one of these shards.
there's one on the other side.
Think so?
And we just did 24,000 days. There's like 240,000.
I just switched to white mage, so I'm definitely gonna die at some point. Oops, no. Had like a random group adopt me into theirs because they saw me by the
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah, and usually you just go and shout with your group.
Yeah,
Like the good old days.
like the good old days. Please come to me. I don't know where I am. Please help me.
heads up, full attacks are permanent until you finish the instance.
Oh, good.
Oh, not shit.
Oh, I'm not. That's why I died twice.
I don't know which guy you're doing.
The one we did was like a statue where there were question marks on the eyes. Making my way there. They're probably gonna be done by the, but it's my way down here. I think so. I think. AG12. Hope you're doing good. Do I have a teleport to that one? I don't! Do I? I don't. At least I'm grabbing the Etheorites along the way. Killing? That's fair. Doing alright. I'm definitely tired. Today was, mowing the lawn, and, with the way our lawn is, one side of it is always so much more trouble than the other side. Grab these survey points later when I don't have people waiting. Oh god, 19. I'm gonna die.
No aggro them.
so much. They got chunky there for a second. This feels bad. That feels like it's gonna be something bad. Okay, not as bad as I thought. Let me go grab that Etheorite real quick. I just phased right through. Yeah, Karnas is here. I think we're in different instances though.
Yeah, I will leave mine so that...
I think there's one that's starting up. And then after this, I will scoot. So far, buddy. I'm so sorry. There's gear specific to— oh no.
Like, you get a bonus if you wear that gear in this area.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
More gear for me to hold on to.
But each class will have 2 sets of gear.
Oh, good. Good.
I want to get. It's the. Size here. For example, there's a set of boots for healing that are Arcanauts boots. Your vitality, mind, determination, and feeling, but the hope perception effect gives you a bonus 40 mind and +1 special tribute +1, whatever what that means. Also, silver and Amarillo mixed it, whatever those are.
That is fair. Yes, we are currently waiting.
So probably.
We got a big old group.
Maybe we both finish up our thing.
Say again?
Have our thing be. Oh, we both finish up our critical fate and.
Yeah. I was doing it as Gunbreaker until I got the invite, and then I switched over to White Mage. well. Ah, I see.
What I recognize.
Command Orm.
Nope.
That's a line. That's a lined one, and it absolutely got me. I think it still got me. Yep, it sure did. It sure did. Oh, now the vessels are fighting. What? That seems like it would be bad reaching it. Excellent. All good. Ish. I'll wait till this combo is closer to being done because there are just so many dead people. I'm just getting up. I was in it. Our tank is fighting for their life in here. Yeah, I think M1 was the correct move there, buddy. Okay, I'm good. So I think... No, someone was... We're good now. Oh, no! I just started healing myself. That is... That sure is a choice of some people have made then. My tank just died with 8 vuln stacks. Like, I understand the mechanics it's going with. It's just, they are very large. No, that's, okay. I'm still alive. Fuck, famous last words? Yep, it sure was. I had toe in the AoE. Did I make it? Yeah, that was an unfortunate spot on my part. I missed an orb. I have like 11 minutes left on this encounter. Someone just used a limit break with the boss being 30% health. Not the correct kind.
Correct kind just gave up.
Healing.
I just got through a critical counter without dying somehow.
Fuck me. Ah, fuck me. Yep. Damn it. Don't recognize these bodies to know who is a good one to bring up, so I'm just gonna start willy-nilly throwing them. That's across there. safe spot. It sure is. For now. Game of Simon Says. Oh no. No, I wasn't close enough to the edge. That was spicy. Nope. I don't know who that person is, but I hope that res helps. Nope. Oh, I sure was right in the middle of an orb that I did not see. Uh, 8%. Sounds good. Now I was in the middle of the crosshair of it instead. It's okay. 1%, 6.5-ish minutes to get it. I think we got it. But also, whew, that was spicy. This is spicy. Yeah.
It's already done.
Some of the work is already done.
So.
Don't know off the top of my head. Definitely not late because I don't think I will be able to last till late. I will be. What time are we at? Oh, it's only 2.5 hours. Didn't even realize it. Let me leave the instance.
Yeah, I mean, start.
No, definitely. I have just lost concept of all time. I know it is. An ADHD problem, probably. I'm not offended that you remind me of time. Okay, I will go in as tank. Oh, I know. I was switching while I was in there. It's not that. It's just more of like, okay, once we get into it, I'll probably do Bard. Or, not Bard. Tank, so that way we do not die. Okay, let me talk to Archive real quick. What did the ruins divulge? Don't spare a single detail.
What is the most far to be traveling?
My noggin's awash with unlocked knowledge. The structure you explored sounds to me like an Emtapori keep. The mages of Editor are famed for having developed white magic with its focus on restorative and purifying arts. It was in the depths of such bastions that they honed their arcane craft. But ancient Edipor was located in the present day. 12 Wood, I've never heard tell of their people striking out this far into the Indigo Deep. Because that size must have required a sizable workforce. I wonder where all the stone was sourced from. Both are valid questions. The Andopori were renowned for their use of life-imbued statues in construction and defense. I dare say the structures you surveyed was built by such stone familiars. I sense I know a great deal more, but alas, the seal prevents me from expanding further. Might you revisit the ruins and retrieve a sample of the stonework, preferably something imbued with ether? In the heart of the keep, there ought to be a ceremonial chamber where they would have brought their creations to life. A magicked chunk of masonry from such a place would surely suffice. Ooh. Ready to go when you are. There is an eternal watch in that area too.
Yeah.
I guess it's 20% progress, yeah. Yeah. No, I understand. I didn't know if it would be possible to still make it there, but, that's fair.
And also, we probably should invite other people so that I'm not really healing it. When a new critical encounter.
Yeah. No, that's fair. You forget how to... I was trying to think, how do you flag a spot on the map? I don't remember. That's fine. I just figured it'd help if we're going to be bringing in more people. Hector sound. And no. Next room. I thought it was more than one. That's fine. It's a little terrifying, the thought that just enemies out in the wild are just gonna have something to tank buster you. Got the thing. So now it's just going back up there. That's a cute little ship. Yeah. I want to say I do. When I was running with the previous group, I was grabbing the shards as I went along, but I don't know how to tell just looking at the map, actually.
Maybe you would save your two. Save your not in two.
Just looking at the map,
Yeah.
it just says the name of the Etheorite shard. Okay, I definitely got this one. Got your sample, dude. Here you go. Oh, a fine sample indeed. I can feel the shuttered chambers of my mind creaking open. In short, it was not the Depori who built those structures. I mean to say it was the work of their familiars. Do you think over some of them might be responsible? Let's go with the first choice. You're half right. The residential magics within the stone are the same I felt emitting from Iris. It was her master that built those ruins. I thought Iris was Nimad's. Do you reckon whoever summoned her could also command Mdapori golems? Indeed, we're dealing with an individual rivaling my own considerable talents. Unfortunately, I can't access the rest of my knowledge concerning the matter. I'm afraid that will require more field work on your part, my friend. And considering all we have seen thus far, there are doubtless signs of other civilians here on the island. See if you can't find the ruins of 3 distinct civilizations out there. That should prove a sufficient sample size. Okay, and our turn to take must add more. Got to 4. Brain drain has already.
The one by the beach.
I could check. I could go back and check. Right, going into Theorite at home.
Yeah. There's 4 sharks. But I don't know how many of them you have.
Let me. Okay, I have the one by Stone Marsh. The one by the Crystallized Cavern. So I think I have them all, actually. So yeah, I do have the one by the beach.
Okay.
The Wanderer's Haven. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna teleport to that one. It's Stone Marsh. fair. I imagine once we get there, I can start also grabbing. I know there are coffers and stuff, but I figure making sure we're there in time is more important. The CE is what we're doing, right? Party. Do you want to be in a party? You're in a party with us. Okay. I've somehow picked all healers.
You could buy that day heal.
Can I?
Yes.
Oh, well. Clearly slacking. Nope, already party.
Life now.
This is my life now.
Just to get-
Inviting people to party.
Just to get relic weapons.
Just to get roll-up weapons. Okay, we're good.
You know, I don't think I need to.
I don't think you need to worry about healing. Cool. We have 4 healers, 3 tanks, and a DPS. We are good. For now. I think we'll still be fine.
I've done this one, so don't ask me any questions.
With the big lad. That one did. It wasn't me, but now I have aggro. That is my problem. Oh boy.
It doesn't say what the mechanic is. You would cooperate.
I know. That work? Okay.
Barely. Probably a bit much longer than that.
Yeah, I imagine so. That's scary. What could go wrong? Everything. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are orbed. They are orb shaped. Hell. Oh boy. Too late.
No, basically, we'll see. The front attack, in front of it. Wobbly, naily.
I think so. Sounds AoE coded. We are off to the races. Nope. He just continues to spawn. It's pretty heckin' rude. I'm gonna pop that. Yeah, so far this has been the easiest one I've done, and I've only done one other one. Which is fair. Ew. Oh boy, I am not gonna be able to get out of the way. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Sorry, healers. I would if I had the ability to, but I popped some of my own healing to... Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, they're fightable. Multitask. Think so? I've gotten hit by a couple. Yeah. But hey, they're almost. No, they're not actually. Never mind. I remember you telling me that they do not fall off. It's okay. I'm sure death would remove them, but
But also bring it down.
yeah, sure doesn't. So would rather not. Am I behind him? No, I'm not. God damn it.
I'm not taking that much damage. I'm hoping healers by not taking it into the sleep up.
God, this one was so much more easier. I didn't get anything. At least... no, didn't get anything in terms of, like, the thing that,
It doesn't pay right here. Let's just go do that.
Oh, cool. Ah, I'm sure it's fine. It's just one little guy. Fast fate.
And each piece costs 4 battle points, so yeah.
Each piece of what?
Of the stuff in here. Well,
Don't know how to check that actually.
it should be like you have that box right.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. I have 520. And I have 30 gold pieces.
Not for yet. Okay.
You good?
Not what I wanted. I'm trying to be helpful here.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's okay. I know where I can go. I can just go back to base.
Yeah.
They got lots of occult things. Occult coffer. Coffer filled with ancient coins consumed upon use. Yeah. I could just prepare my gear, dude. We're at by the beach. To the beach.
Everyone else is abandoning this, so I guess I'll have abandoned also.
I know, the hardest thing in all of this. Someone already started it.
Well, they're blue phase, but,
The blue one, right? The one for gold cord. Ah. Alright. Okay, I at least got some points for the 5 seconds I was in that other one. It seems like it. We have a spot, so let me see if there's anyone that is by their lonesome that would like. Already in a party. Already in a party.
are you just randomly inviting people that
The people are here. I send an invite if they would like to join a group. And it's worked out. Is that a bed? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because one of the mounts in this game is just a bed. And your character's just laying on it, and the bed flies. Captain Crunch, no! Oh well. There's time. There's time. Rapidly send invites. Oh. No. Captain Crunch. Or whoever it was. Oh well. It's all good. We still have a decent party. Someone pulled. It definitely was not me. Oh, this is the one I was doing. Oh no. Orbs or crosses are going to be making their way across the the lines. Yeah.
Not bad, I don't think.
Not bad so long as you can actually, like, see them all. Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be a plus in respect to what direction it's traveling.
A little bit. I think it's in retrospect to where the robot is, but for me that wasn't entirely helping. Oh boy. We're running.
Not too bad.
Okay, we're good.
I assume that.
I assume so.
Yep.
Nope, that's fair. That's somehow it's actually more tricky than it seems like it should be for seeing where the orbs are gonna be. Starting again. I am not safe. Oh, nope. Didn't work. Didn't work. I didn't pop it in time. I popped my own bone and it did not accept it.
Too bad. Some of them are funny.
Oh, I can imagine so. good to know.
Really do that. Out of the whole park.
Yeah.
You have friends.
If you have 72 friends in Final Fantasy 14 on at the same time,
Well, I don't know if it's like you're like in your park, so it'll be 7 friends.
oh, neat. I think a good chunk of people are going for that. I got paralyzed. Stonified. Yeah.
Those bodies is a different thing, love.
You knew what I meant, though.
Yes, because I had contact.
Quite a few people have left.
Yeah, but just to make sure.
The black regiment?
Just be careful of the edge anyway. Something heal and manage not to die. Didn't even have a remedy or something.
Sure. Just so you're not alone with it. If time allows for it.
Totally overdue. Like I said, I've already been able to do this one without dying, so. Did you get, put on your on screen so you got the buff properly? Okay, you did.
Which one?
Room with the salad.
Phantom XP earned through battle is increased.
Yeah, I don't know that includes this, but.
That's fair.
What was actually level?
Whoops. I accidentally popped that.
Black Pepper.
Ew. Oh, good. Hmm. I don't know about that.
Somehow managed to get this stuff without dying the first time.
I don't trust the number with that. It's not too bad, spot. Yeah, I suspected as much.
Hey, they told us their entire torpedo bag. Boss ass.
Okay, does the boss have support? No, next hit would probably wipe me out. I don't understand how this is possible right now. And that's fair. I think that counted.
You're still alive.
Did you rescue me? I jumped though. I hopped. And that's fair. I appreciate it. I'm just gonna leave party because I figure they might still want to go together. It sure is. Level 6 wisdom? Knowledge? I am 974 silver pieces. Like I was gonna do the space exploration and I didn't do that at all. I unlocked it. We perceived it.
Yeah. Play towards my first piece of gear.
I thought you did have your piece of gear.
No, I'm half. I said I was a quarter of the way there.
Is it's silver pieces?
Silver pieces.
How do I have more than you?
Silver pieces.
4,000? I thought you said 1,000. Gotcha. How did me and you maintain a group when I left party?
Secondly, this is a duty.
Oh, right, we went in as, like, a party. Makes sense. Quick cat, mini Cacpot tickets and an Air Force One. I did. It wouldn't let me do it unless you were here. Or at least not in the other instance, I imagine. Other event I have not touched on much, the Make It Rain, which is just, someone in here has a request to give me an emote. I don't know. I'll definitely need to take a shower before dinner, because, yeah. I just don't want to bring all this grass to bed, and definitely feel the slight itchiness of, grass. Allergies sure are a thing with grass. Luckily, it's not as bad as, like, other allergies, like the food allergies for some people. But it definitely leaves a lingering, itchy feel. Probably not. Only because, like, shower is generally, like, initiating, oh, it's sleepy time now. That's how brain knows it. He's not bad. So let's give this a shot. $11. 1, 2, 3 is not gonna be possible, so it's either hope for a 7, 8, 9 or a 9. Just thinking. Picking the wrong one, but it's fine. Okay, so no space today, but got to do other things. Well, I have a very limited time.
Oh, sorry. or you're just continue to be sucked into this because the main.
Yeah, for the weapons. At least, if not more. See you all hanging out, though. See who we can go say hi to. Go say hi to Reb. Because Reb is good. Reb is doing art. I believe D&D art. Which, you know, is some of the best kind of art. Next stream will be Friday. Not sure what be doing. I'll figure it out. And that's also if Friday stream actually happens, now that I think about it. Because Friday stream might not happen. It's just gonna depend on how the morning goes. Yeah, I'll go shower. I'm gonna go, then go eat. We'll watch some things. What? I don't know yet. It might be more jet lag. Because I don't know how many mental spoons you have for blueprints. But also, I don't know how long I will be physically awake for before, like, just falling asleep if we play blueprints. I definitely am with, having to maneuver around the, soft spots on the lawn. But let's go say hi to Reb. I may see you on Friday. I'll let you know in the Discord. Bye.